was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of Mayday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up on the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was choppy and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew. But I heard him exclaim as they drove out of Christmas choice. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. The next story I'm going to read is The First Christmas Tree. Papa shook the snow from his scarf as he entered the doorway of his warm and cozy little house. Once inside, he laid a small pine tree next to the door. Gretchen's face lit up when she spotted the tree. Papa, our Christmas tree. Papa pulled off his scarf and coat. Yes, this is our Christmas tree, he said. Gretchen's eyes sparkled. Where shall we put it? She asked. Mama looked up from the table where she was working with bits of colored paper, apples, and wafers. Gretchen danced around the room. It's almost Christmas, she said. Shouldn't we decorate the tree? Of course, said Mama. Help me with those cuttings. Gretchen plopped down at the table. Mama patiently showed her how to shape colored paper into beautiful hearts, roses, flowers, angels, and bells. Papa warmed himself by the fire as Mama and Gretchen fashioned lots of lovely, delicate ornaments. Why do we have Christmas trees? Asked Gretchen, who had the first one. Papa rubbed his beard as he spoke. It's a custom that started long ago right here in Germany. The first Christmas trees were not decorated at all, said Mama, and they weren't pine trees. That's right, said Papa. Long ago in the 700s, a monk named Boniface chopped down an oak tree. He was angry because people thought the oak was sacred, and he wanted to show them they were wrong. Gretchen frowned. So an oak was the first Christmas tree, she asked. No, said Mama. Let Papa finish his story. When the oak fell, it crushed everything in its path, said Papa. Everything, that is, except a small fir sapling. Boniface said the survival of the little sapling was a miracle. So, for many years after, people planted fir saplings to celebrate Christmas. They didn't bring trees inside and decorate them as we do now. Mama stood up. And now it's time to decorate this tree, she said. Papa lifted the little pine onto the table by the window. Then he and Mama hung all the pretty paper cuttings along with bright red apples and delicate wafers from the pine's spindly branches. When they finished, Gretchen stood back to admire it all. What a beautiful custom, she said. Then she knelt before the window, folded her hands, and looked toward the sky. For giving us that very first Christmas tree. I hope you like that story. Now I'm going to sing some songs. This song is called Christmas Tree. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches, so green and bright in summertime, as well as winter's snowy climb. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. The next one is one of my favorites called Hark, the Heralds Angels Sing. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy, my Lord God, and sing. with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. This is Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round you virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. The next song really brings me back to my childhood. I remember singing this in choir and it's such a great song. It's called Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Jolly Old St. Nicholas, in your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now you dear old man, whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black, with your back you'll creep. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. The next one is Jingle Bells, and this will probably be the last one. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I hope you guys like those stories and songs. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you and your family all the best and happy holidays, everyone.